Hello, my beautiful people of the internet. It is us. It is Friday. It is that time of the week. That time of the month? I don't know. I guess we will find out.
Both.
Wow. Okay. I just
Wait,
know.
what time of the month?
I don't know. I was making some kind of a femalis joke. Something. I don't know. Something without something with bleeding. No. Anyway. So I see somebody got a haircut.
I did, yeah. I don't even remember when I did it. I think it was on Wednesday.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think that's correct.
All right.
Yes.
Yes.
It's time. Haircuts are so expensive in Estonia nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, well, everything is going up, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like pretty crazy. I mean, it doesn't have to be, but you know, those places that take bookings, you know, and you don't have to wait in line are quite expensive.
Yeah. How much was it
It's like
for a?
35.
Ooh, wait a minute. That's actually yeah. What the hell?
Just a haircut.
I
Yeah.
think I pay like 15. Like what?
Really?
Okay.
What?
Okay. Yes, it's
Time to move
these
then.
days. Yeah. Well, I don't do it's like I don't know 20 25 minutes or something for me because
Yeah.
for the past year and a half I've been just the sides, cut off the sides and just fix the broken ends of the long hairs, and that's it basically. And sometimes when I'm feeling really fancy, I get my beard trimmed also for €5.
€5 for a beard trim.
Yes. I mean, yeah, I don't know. The guy. Okay, yeah, I go to a guy who is like 50 years old, who is a motorcyclist, and like yeah, the old tattooed like yeah, I don't know, some kind of a. And he has been working as a barber for I don't know 30 years or something, and he doesn't use a bank account. He always uses cash. He very prides himself that he has never had a bank account, and what was the other one?
He doesn't have a bank account at all.
He doesn't have a bank account. I think still. That was like this information was like I don't know, a year ago, 2 years ago. He was really proud of himself. Of,
well, I mean,
like,
why start now? I feel like.
Yeah. Exactly. And and he has never had a smartphone. He only uses a dumb phone still to this day. And there was something else also.
It's kind of impressive.
Yeah, I was also like, what? So yeah, always cash. There's no other way. And dumb phone and something else also. No bank account also.
Kind of a mood.
Yeah. So driving around in his motorcycle and just living his life, I guess. Yeah, and working together with like these. It's a salon with super fancy like nails and makeup and all those fancy things also. But he's the one dude with like full on tattoos, and yeah, I just ride on my motorcycle and I'm like I don't know, almost 60 maybe. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, that's my barber. Everyone, not that nobody asked, but yeah. Anyway, first of all.
You just doxed him.
Yeah. And he's being flooded now. €15? What? Dude, like.
But if someone wanted to find him, probably it wouldn't be that hard to find a 60-year-old barber with tattoos in Pano.
Yeah. I mean, I think he's the only one of the two male barbers, I think, in Pärnu. Maybe I mean Pärnu is not that big, but who knows? I have gone to the guy for over 15 years at this point.
Oh, wow.
I think,
that's dedication. That is
10
dedication.
yeah, no, yeah, it's gotta be over 15 or something at this point. Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anyhow, I got a new cable, which is super exciting, right? This is my old cable, like a HDMI cable to the capture card. That's why my capture card, the internal capture card, is working now. So I don't have to rely on this thing anymore, which was my 1080p capture card, which
Mm-hmm.
has two HDMI ports and stuff. So anyway, and dear God, the new HDMI cable is like thick. Like I like my cables thick as also the females, I guess, something, I don't know, some kind of So out with the thin cable. And the reason why I'm talking about it is also just wanted to mention the packaging, because this has been a YouTube video idea for a long time for me, and this packaging just reinforces that, basically. So basically, all the Chinese knockoff, like super cheap cable things, the slogan on the HDMI packaging, the cable packaging. So data is full of global life, connecting wonderful world. Yes. So this is the
That's
peak.
deep.
This is God damn it. What happened?
What happened?
Oh no! What the hell happened? Oh, I just wanted to focus my camera and my
Oh no, we need a new cable.
yes. This is the No, it's connecting wonderful world. Yeah. Oh man. This I wanted to focus on the packaging so you can read the stuff if your data is full of global life. Yes.
Very
Connecting.
deep. Very.
Yeah. So this has been a YouTube video idea, because I have many of those cables, basically, many of those packaging, which is like just mind-bending sentences written all over it. So anyhow, let's get to the thing, because but first, how has been your week? Also, today I want to discuss Dune 2, because I have seen it.
Oh, very good, very good. Good, I haven't forgotten about it yet.
Yes, very good. Yeah, that's why I was okay. We're gonna get into it. That's why I was kind of in a rush to because if it's gonna be I don't know, 2 months, then you're gonna what happened even in the movie, and we can't even properly.
Did you go watch the movies then?
No.
Or no? Okay.
So I didn't, and we'll get into it. But how has been your week so far? Doing good?
Yeah, I think I'm doing well. I'm doing better. Well, I'm back to work now. Vacation's over. So it's busy. It's as busy as it was before I went to vacation. So I guess that's that. So my current project. So I am have multiple things going on. I am kind of stopping looking for, like, obsessively looking for new places to work, I think, because it's not really, I mean, there aren't that many places that are, offering a lot of interesting opportunities in Tartu. So I decided to direct my attention to other things. So I am now studying Estonian a little bit on my own time. Because I will
Okay.
soon be eligible for, I think, applying for citizenship. And one
All
of the things
right.
that I need to do is to take a language exam. Not very difficult one, like a B1 level.
I'm embarrassed not to even to know that does Estonia allow dual? I think Estonia allows dual citizens.
No, I don't think so.
Oh no? Oh okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. Whoa.
But it's kind of something that I've been thinking about, that I would be able would have to give up my Ukrainian citizenship.
Yeah, that's a big step.
But I mean, since I'm not really planning to go back to, like, live, and since I'm here, and if if Ukraine joins the EU, then like it doesn't really matter because it would just be like EU citizenship,
Yeah. Oh,
basically.
yeah. That's also. Yeah.
Um,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, and I mean, if I wanted to at some point, if like Estonia started to allowing dual citizenship, I guess I
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't like it wouldn't be very difficult for me to regain my Ukrainian one since I'm already Ukrainian and I could do all the necessary whatever
Yeah.
steps
Yeah.
they want me to
I'm
do,
pretty sure you can do all the
you know.
tests.
Yeah, and whatever I have my like birth certificate and stuff that says that I was born in Ukraine and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's just something that I've been thinking about. Uh, and yeah, so I'll need to take like a language exam. I'll need to take some kind of test about like knowing like rights and responsibilities of citizens and stuff like that, and just like simple things. I imagine. And yes, I'll need to provide some kind of document that I'm either already I have already given up my citizenship, or I'm willing to do that if the Estonian whatever government decides that I'm eligible for one.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
basically that, and then pay some money, which is like super like small amount, like 15 euros or something, for application. So yeah, so in September I will take one exam, and then hopefully if I pass it, well, I probably will. I'll take like a super simple one at first to see how it works,
Yeah.
and then maybe by the time in November there's gonna be another one, and hopefully I'll be able to register and take the actual one that I need in November.
Nice.
So yeah, so I'm kind of focusing out. I'm still looking at like some job offers and stuff, but since
Mm-hmm.
we've been thinking about moving to Tallinn perhaps in the near future-ish, like I guess not super near, but like mid near and
Yeah.
near or mid-term perspective. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
not like obsessively doing that, and I feel like doing this and kind of like just the work in general has been kind of negatively affecting my mental health. So I've also been
Mm.
working on that a little bit. So
Yeah. Okay.
yes, I got into. I never thought that it was like gonna. I mean, it's still kind of hard to say if it actually helped or if it's the fact that I had a vacation. But I guess both. But anyway, I can feel that my mental state is better, and I also, as a side effect, I also found that it's now easier for me to focus on things, which is also something I've been struggling, and this is
Yeah.
where my
Yeah.
desire to diagnose for ADHD came from, was that like outside of work it was like impossible to focus on anything. So I started meditating basically every day. Well, I haven't done it today,
Mm-hmm.
but basically every day. And yeah, I mean it works. It's very hard. I never even thought it was so hard.
I have thought about it actually. Yeah. But yeah, never really took it that. Yeah. I don't know. I don't. I should also try it at some point.
Mhm.
But yeah.
It's nice. It's do it usually during in the morning, like when I wake up before I start doing my life
Mm-hmm.
things.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's like the logical place for it to happen. But it's hard, yeah. Like I cannot basically meditate for longer, like a minute at a time before I
Mm-hmm.
start. Like my mind starts drifting into like usual things that your mind
Yeah.
starts drifting to when you
Yeah.
are like living life. So that's kind of the point, is to like train yourself to like focus and kind of relax and not obsess over everything at once.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Exactly.
so I guess combination of that and resting and yeah, kind of has been helping a little bit. So I'm more focused on things outside of work, like on stream, for example. Sometimes, like in the past, I would be like I'm kind of like streaming, but I'm not
Mm-hmm.
like mentally like in the moment. It's kind of my mind is like somewhere in a different place completely. Um,
Actually, I think what I if I start to like meditate at some point, I think because I have been thinking about like I have read about it and heard about this red light therapy basically every morning, which is uh if you don't this is like a substitute for basically just get sunlight, get the first 15 minutes of your day sunlight in your eyes. That helps with basically all the chemicals in your body. Not all of them, but I mean the I haven't like done a super deep study into why it helps and what kind of a chemical it helps exactly, and why your
mhm.
but your mood is way better, and your chemicals are basically in your body are way more
I mean,
aligned. And
the sun in general is
yeah, sun in general, the D vitamin and whatever, and but yeah, also the chemical part basically. So and that's when red light therapy came from. So this is basically like a red light in a like a device, like a tabletop device that you unfold and it shines red light at you. I haven't dug into, is it infrared light or is it just red light? I don't.
Speaking of sunlight, it's like
Yeah. But so basically, this is for the people who cannot like even live in a flat or whatever, and if they want to just like have some red light therapy and just 15 minutes, and then apparently the body will absorb the necessary things. But yeah, anyway, so long story short is my long time plan for quite some time already is when my deck is ready in front of the house. Every morning I go out, have some sunlight for 15 minutes, and that's when maybe I start to meditate also at some point. Yeah, anyway, that's the plan anyway. But yeah, again,
good. Sounds very having a house because you're not like distracted by noises coming.
Yeah, exactly. That's my plan. Anyhow, so guilty pleasure time of the week, guilty pleasure drink of the week, my S tier club mate, and we shall start the road down to the. Oh God, this has been shaken. God damn it. Anyway, I don't have any. Okay, I will be right back because there's some spilled drink on my hands. I don't want to necessarily touch my electronics with it.
Technical difficulties already.
Be right back in a second.
I will entertain people. Meanwhile, I'll try to.
Ah, God damn it. Yes. Anyway, but today.
This is the
Actually, there hasn't been that much news actually this week. I don't know why, but there's some big news.
There aren't that many news, or there are big news, or there are big news, but there are few news.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Let's just.
Yes, exactly. But still, yeah. So maybe a little bit shorter stream, but yeah. Anyhow, let's get into it. So the first thing that we want to talk about today is Apple will allow reuse of iPhone parts for repair with a notable catch. So, as a refresher, yeah. So before it was so if you had two similar iPhones, like iPhone 15, you exchange the screens on both original iPhones. The Face ID won't work because the Face ID is paired to the motherboard. And Apple, the $2 trillion company, now after 2 years has finally figured it out. We can reuse the original screen for somehow. I don't know how, but they somehow did it. We can reuse other original iPhone parts without breaking the Face ID or Touch ID, basically. So, a big change is coming to Apple iPhones repair soon. So, it helps to extend the life of their devices, blah, 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 typical propaganda. But the catch is only iPhone 15 because that's the model they are still like working and refining and stuff. So all the older ones don't get the new updates in terms of like you can use used parts. So Apple to extend repair options for used genuine parts. So that means basically that this shop right here, this needs to be everywhere. Selfservicerepair.eu is the Apple official store to buy official Apple parts, which doesn't look like it, doesn't sound like it, looks like another scam website, but people need to know that this is real. Anyway, so this shop will basically carry also used parts now. Soon. Not immediately, because I did a quick search for battery. By the way, iPhone 15 battery, 56 euros, which is kind of... it's okay for original new battery. But yeah, so they don't have the used parts yet on the store.
Do you think they would sell used batteries?
I would hope so. Actually, yeah. They haven't said any specifics, but yeah, they're just saying basically, yeah, used parts are coming to the store, and I'm guessing probably that they're gonna sell used batteries, used displays, and I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. They probably, well, of course, they will test every single one item that they will list, but I don't know. The other notable feature that's where the catch is, kind of, because so you can use new used parts, but there will be a displayed message, for example, here on this about page, display genuine Apple part. So you can see, so when you buy an iPhone now, specifically from iPhone 11. Okay, so 11 this battery or display, but the XR, XS, and XS Max, these are the oldest models that you can check if the battery has been replaced. iPhone 11, you can check if the battery or display has been replaced, and iPhone 12, you can check rear system. Also, I guess rear system means the battery, the camera. Battery, display, and rear rear systems. What the hell is a rear system?
I guess like everything else.
I guess, okay. Anyway, so they will display this kind of a message, genuine Apple part, or if it's not an Apple part, unknown part. So you can, when you buy an iPhone, you can immediately go to the about page and, oh, this screen, even though, like, yes, the more experienced ones that I like me, because I have replaced like over 50 iPhone screens in my days, and I can usually pretty much, well, okay, I shouldn't really say that, because okay, there's some really good copy screens out there also, which you cannot really tell from the original one also. So because there's not like the fake screen and the original screen, there's like 15 SKUs of like really good, very good, excellent, whatever. So yeah, depends on, yeah, and original, and yeah. So basically, you can go, you buy a phone, you go to this menu here, and the display is an unknown part. Okay, not an original part. Yes, maybe let's discuss the price again, because you said it's there hasn't been any parts replaced on this iPhone that you're selling me right now. So, which is not nice. And
it's good for.
That's more information is always better. Yes.
Definitely.
But yeah. So it's definitely, yeah. So overall, I would say this is mostly better, but this gives maybe Apple also the possibility of like this is an unknown part. Uh, maybe some errors happening. Also, that you buy the third party part, the original part from somewhere, and it turns out it's not a genuine part. And although the listing said it's a genuine part, and it looks and functions totally fine, but then now you have to, okay, I was kind of charged the original part money, but I didn't got the money. So
Yeah, but
then I need to replace the part again, because even though the part is completely fine, and if this message wouldn't be there, I would never know, and the future person would never know. But then now I need to. Now I have some extra hassle to replace the screen, I guess, because it's not the original one, but it's still perfectly fine and perfectly good. And I don't know. So again, more information, definitely better. But yeah.
I mean, if you are going to be replacing your screen yourself, then you may as well just go and order it from the Apple website, as you were mentioned. Otherwise, like,
Yeah.
you can't really like hold Apple accountable for every part that may or may not exist in the secondhand market.
Well, yeah. I mean, of course.
They're already providing all the parts or whatever, and
Yeah, but my only problem is there could be a little bit cheaper, because 300 euros for a screen is a little bit too much for me, for example, because you can get like I haven't specifically looked at iPhone 15 screens, but all the new screens for new phones that I had personally, and I have sourced them around 100 euros usually, and they're like pretty good, but not like original good. But I'm pretty sure that I was also like, okay, how much better is like a 150 euro screen? And this was basically original grade, I would say. So, and 50 euros can get you also a screen, but that will be like complete trash, basically. So 50 euros, complete trash. 100 euros, yes, this is completely usable, completely fine. The colors are a little bit off, and not as rich as the original, but the touch display is not completely like going insane sometimes as with the 50 euro screen. But yeah, so, and yeah, again, a little bit too much for me. So that's my take on it. But definitely more info, definitely better. And of course, this comes at the time of like all the legislatures and all the lawmakers are constantly like at war of like software locks of products, and yeah, Apple is in the middle of it because Apple is one of the biggest. Yeah, anyway, good stuff. This will come. Was it in May? This will roll out, but again, this will take time for the 33 countries and regions. So I don't know. Yeah. Was it was May the month? No, there's no May in this article. Was it somewhere else? Was it here? No. Okay, I don't. Yeah, I may. How about here? There's some May. Oh, this is not in the article. Okay, it doesn't matter. This is coming anyway, so we'll see how and when. And yeah, good stuff. People, just there is an option to get Apple genuine parts from this website. Yes, this is real, and this is actually a thing. All right, let's talk about some gaming.
Are there any more Apple News?
Actually, no.
Hmm.
Uh,
Where's my new iPad Pro?
yeah.
So, waiting.
Yeah. That's yeah. I don't know. I saw some rumors, yeah, about some iPads, I think, but yeah, those were rumors, and yeah, and we did already the rumors, so yeah, let's talk about it when they actually come.
Come
But
on, Apple.
have you heard about the Tripl-I initiative?
Yeah, I just watched this video actually yesterday.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, so there's the Triple-A gaming. Is it an initiative? I don't know what just Triple-A
Yeah,
games.
I honestly couldn't tell you where it even came from. It's such a
Yeah.
random thing, but it somehow is just a thing that we say.
Yeah.
It just means basically big budget,
Yeah.
like blockbuster games. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and there's now a Triple-I initiative, which is the counterpart of like indie game uh,
Yeah.
uh designations. I don't know. And the only
I mean, yeah, it's more like just probably a joke they did on AAA.
yeah, maybe could be.
But
Yeah.
yeah, it was just a presentation with a bunch of indie studios, which was nice.
Yeah. And there's some notable games that you can probably mention, but the only one I want to mention is
Mm-hmm.
Vampire Survivors, because yes, PS5 when was the biggest question, and of course now PS5 is coming summer 2024 to PS5, PS4, and yeah, the reviews of this. Yeah, I finished basically the game. Well, they have added some stuff, but
They
I
added stuff all
always
the
I
time, yeah.
always get a kick out of the reviews of this game, because one of my all-time favorite reviews of this game is like the most fun I had with one hand or something.
Cat Quest 3. Oh, this is a man of culture. That's the real announcements that we need. Yeah.
Oh,
Honestly, and ironically, I haven't actually
hello, Mikael.
finished any Cat Quest games, but I always wanted to. They look adorable.
Cat Quest
But yeah, they had a
3.
lot of stuff. So I watched the whole thing.
Okay,
I feel like there's a bit. Yeah.
okay, I want to finish my Vampire Survivors
Yeah.
news bit also. So PS5, yes, but also Contra. They are teaming
Oh
up
yeah.
with Contra
That's right.
to have guns and stuff in the thing. So I guess
Does that excite you? Are you interested? I mean, it sounds
yes.
fun.
That's
Yeah.
that looks
Why
fun.
not?
Honestly, Contra is yeah. I have played many Contra in my day, but
A bit of a nostalgia trip.
maybe some nostalgia, even though it looks a little bit newer and it's not like completely original.
Yeah, it's not gonna be a Contra game, but
Yeah. I mean,
it's gonna have a Contra spirit in it.
yes. All right. Where's the cat guest tree? Let me hear.
Cat Quest.
Yeah, cut. Ah, here it is. 440. What is this?
Yeah.
Mikael has to explain it. What the hell is this?
What's just the best game ever? While we're watching the trailer, a bit too many roguelikes to my liking. I feel like a couple years ago, this sort of showcase would have a lot of farming games. You know, of like build your own farm and whatever, fish and mine ores and fight monsters.
Mm-hmm.
And this one was all about roguelikes. And I mean, sure, but a bit too much. But yeah, Cat Quest is definitely one that jumped to my mind. Definitely want to play the previous ones.
Okay.
Slay the Spire 2 is probably the
Yeah,
biggest
that was, I think, the biggest announcement, maybe. Slay the Spire 2.
I think it's like all the way at the beginning of the thing.
Yeah. Slay the Spire.
Definitely a modern classic.
Mm-hmm.
Probably one of the best games you can have in roguelike genre.
Oh, it's a fun couch co-op. Yes, very good.
It's like action RPG, I guess you could say. I mean, loosely.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's like one person plays as a cat, and one plays in the second game. One person plays as a dog, and you
Oh.
just fight things and
Ooh.
dungeon crawl and stuff.
The first player is a single player, and then number 2 is a co-op.
Yeah, Cat
Oh.
Quest 1 was a single player, and Cat Quest 2 was a co-op game. Oh, you can also play a single player, of course.
Oh, you mean the... Oh, okay. The first cat quest. Yeah. I see. I thought... Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, some cool things. I feel like indie developers kind of I mean they are doing the same thing that everybody else is doing. You know, you have a trend and you have to get in on the trend. You know,
Mm-hmm.
maybe hopefully yours will be the next Vampire Survivor, or yours will be the next Hades. And you never know, it may be. You know, I feel like if you have interesting ideas, then I guess you should follow trends. But I feel like in indie space, there's so much room for like cool creative ideas that I feel like you can just experiment and stuff.
Also...
But yeah, Slay the Spire, Cat Quest, something else. Prince of Persia was announced. Sort of like a roguelike platformer. Looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. Also, the garlic looks like balls, and that's
Yes.
one of the reviews of Vampire
Yes.
Survivors. Yes.
Yes. Maybe I will also go back into Vampire Survivors when the DLC. I haven't played it. Yeah, Undermine 2 without the you're like scrolling.
Yeah.
Hyperlight Breaker, yeah, but a lot of good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of cool games in the indie space.
So yeah, this happened, and yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Oh yeah, the mouse also, right? Because
Oh, Mouse, of course. Yeah, that's a game actually looks kind of cool.
yeah, so this is the the yeah, Steamboat Mickey copyright expired. What was it? 130 years? I don't know. Steamboat Mickey expires. What's the 95 years? Was it 95? Oh, okay, I guess 95 maybe. Was the that it's now public domain basically. And they of course they are making a game. Like a first person shooter.
It looks awesome.
Yeah. Looks insane. Anyway. All right. That's yeah, let's move on to oh, speaking of oh man, UK and EU anger from campaigners as WhatsApp lowers the age limit to 13 in UK and EU. So, yes. Previously, and if you're wondering, previously it was 16 that you can sign up for WhatsApp and
Right.
all the yeah. Oh man, and I had to dig up the help center of WhatsApp, and yep, there it is. You must be at least 13 years old to register for to use WhatsApp. Ah, yes. So basically, this comes in the heels of like Meta being like, yeah, everything is anyway on fire. Just let's get as much as humanly possible before we get shut down anyway, because everybody is like investigating us anyway, and they're soon gonna be finding out all the horrible stuff anyway, I guess. And let's make the most money possible without regarding the humans, basically. Yeah, so we're gonna gather all the data as we can, the most data as we can, and then we're yeeting out of it or something.
I don't know. I don't see Meta withdrawing from.
Well, yeah, they are not withdrawing. The EU is banning them probably because I mean, in terms of
Wait.
like at least the age limit at some point, because there are so many studies now out there that social media is just straight up bad for young people at least, and the society
Which
as
is
a
good
general,
for.
but
Yeah,
especially
honestly.
for the young people anyway. So because they don't have the critical thinking anyway, and that's why the whole TikTok thing is happening. And yeah, anyway, and yeah, I didn't include the TikTok story this week, but TikTok just releasing Instagram clone right now, also because they maybe this is somehow okay because Instagram is okay, and maybe TikTok is cloning Instagram is somehow also then okay because yeah, they just want to make it as similar as possible before it gets like the biggest axe of the US and EU. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see.
It sounds pretty. I know. I mean, I don't know. It seems pretty unlikely that they would be banned.
Yeah, I don't know.
But maybe we are starting to awaken to the idea that social media is not benefiting the human race in any way.
Yeah, well,
Because,
it's of course it's always not as black and white. It's somewhat probably benefiting of like that one guy who is like lost contact with that relative
Yeah,
in Australia, and Instagram was the only way to get him back to contact with his long lost sibling, whatever, and it
sure.
benefited the person, but yeah, of course the overall arching vibe is pretty negative in terms of like people being I don't know. Yeah, all the studies of people looking at pretty pictures of people in their like best living their best life, and affecting the person who is watching this and thinking about like this, just desperate thoughts, basically this depression thoughts.
Yeah, it's very interesting. We have gotten to the point where we talk about mental health a lot, I feel like. But at the same time, we aren't really doing anything necessarily to like
Yeah,
facilitate people taking care of their mental health in any way.
I'm
And on top of that, we are constantly creating new things that will actively like deteriorate people's mental health in the long run.
yeah, I mean yes and no. Also the what was it, therapy, like what's the person called who is doing therapy, basically it's not psychiatrist, but psychologist, yes. So yeah, especially I feel like in California, if you watch any YouTuber ever, basically they all have at least one or maybe even two psychiatrists that they go to basically every week at least. But yeah, again,
Yeah, but that's kind of my point. You don't see doctors every week. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
and neither should you
no,
have to see, unless you have like some, maybe chronic illnesses and stuff like that.
yeah, but but not. I don't mean what's the word? I don't mean doctors, basically. I mean the psychiatrist. Who's
they are doctors?
Psychologist? No, therapist? No. What's the
Yeah, but they're also doctors, right? They have to be
licensed
doctors.
No, they are not strictly doctors. They have studied, yes, mental psychiatrist, I can't brain
Yeah,
today.
but they still finish medical school. It's just a
Uh,
different area than.
but they cannot be. I'm pretty sure they cannot be legally called doctors. I'm pretty sure. They're psychiatrists.
I mean, psychiatrists are definitely doctors, right? Because you're
Is
dealing
that
with
the
like
one?
you know.
No, medical
Psychiatrists
doctor.
are people who work with like
French
people with like
medical.
chronic.
What's the therapist? No. Okay. I don't know. Anyway, let's move on. So yeah, basically the news right now. Yeah, WhatsApp 13 now. So yeah, basically it's up to well, you as a parent, you anyway have to probably keep an eye what the younglings are doing, basically. So, but new Android Bluetooth trackers are finally shipping in late May. So, a year after Android announced the feature, basically. So they announced the feature that it's coming very soon, basically. And then it took a year. And now it's finally coming in May. So some Android trackers, just like AirTags, basically. But it wasn't Android's fault that it was delayed 1 year, because it was only completely Apple's fault, because Android announced the feature and so they have to work together, basically. So you cannot, like, Android tracker cannot be put on a person and the iPhone doesn't completely recognize what the hell is this Android tracker doing, stalking this person, and vice versa. So you cannot have an Apple AirTag on an Android person and the Android phone is like, yeah, nothing suspicious here. So that's basically, they had to work together in terms of like, yes, we have to recognize if an Android phone has to recognize and if an AirTag is tracking you, and an iPhone has to identify an Android tracker, basically. Android took a month to develop this feature to recognize Apple AirTags. Apple took a year for some reason. I don't know why, but Apple just took their sweet time for some reason. And now that's why Android is finally launching this feature of Android trackers. And you can buy like I don't know, all kinds of cards, AirTag lookalikes, and even some loud buzzers, I guess. And yeah, this is good because this will prevent some horrible stalking people to use all kinds of weird trackers on people that they know that have Android phones and or vice versa, basically. And yes, so May 27th is officially the and the app looks pretty decent also. Where was the? Yeah, here it is. I don't know. Find my device and what? There was more pictures somewhere. Was it here? No. Okay. I don't know. I guess I saw it somewhere else. Anyway, but let's move on to the green company. Spotify launches test of AI generated playlists based on text prompts, like sad music for painting dying flowers that they used as an example. And I don't know. dying flowers. Why you gotta be so negative, Spotify? So basically, yeah, this is only launching in UK and Australia, and just in beta, basically. And yeah, you can just ask Spotify relaxing music to tide me over during allergy season for some reason. A playlist that makes me feel like the main character. I'm getting ready with the girls. Yeah, these are the examples that they gave.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. Also, honestly, probably good in terms of like me as a, because I'm constantly want to discover new music, and holy, it is, Spotify is not that great for discovering new crap, because Spotify is like, oh, you like this selection of music, I will give you only this.
Yeah,
because
it's like YouTube.
Because the
Although YouTube also
algorithm is
discover.
telling me that's what I like.
Yeah.
And
That makes
holy,
sense.
I have listened to some hundreds of covers of the songs I like, basically, which is like, which, yes, some of them are good, but it's like such a, I would be way more into like, please just get me anything else. And I have a completely separate app for that, but that's almost too random, because they don't have any algorithm as far as I can tell. And it's like, yeah, just anything, just any music, basically. But and I have found some music on there also, but so it's an app basically on my iPhone and Mac, which gathers music from different, like Bandcamp, and I can't remember what all the other. Anyway, the plug is the app that I use. iOS app. Oh, what? This is not. Where is the? Okay. Of course, there's many apps called plug. Oh no, it's the plug is on Mac OS, not iOS. Yes, okay. Can I plug for Mac? Yes, this is the one. Get it on App Store. Does it say where the from Hype Machine? Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so basically, Hype Machine is the website that gathers all the different music blogs, basically. Oh, can I find the blogs somewhere here? One of them is definitely Bandcamp, also, that I know. Hey, come on! Show me the... Well, Hype Machine turns 15, yeah. So Hype Machine has been around for some time. Anyway, Hype Machine, that's basically where I'm getting my new music from. And but again, as far as I can tell, they don't really do the whole AI thing, and so that's why the whole music is super random. So it's a very hit or miss, basically, in terms of like finding good music. Anyhow, oh, what? Oh, I closed the thing. Oh no, what?
Oh no!
Oh no. Where was it?
The glitch in the Matrix is happening.
Plug for Mac. Ah! Oh no, okay. Oh yeah. Yes. I got it back. Anyway, so yeah. I would be interested in trying this out. Of course, I wouldn't. My first AI prompt, wouldn't be like, sad music for painting dying flowers, but something else, I guess.
Sounds like an interesting idea.
Yeah.
I wonder how it's gonna work.
Because
I have Spotify.
This is my brain just maybe this AI feature will. Oh, we're just this music that you like, we're gonna even make it even smaller and or something. Maybe this will be horrible at first, and who knows, but I like the idea of like discovering new music finally on Spotify, because Jesus Christ, it's pretty bad at right now. Anywho, so where was I? This was here. So also Spotify is developing a remix feature to rival sped-up TikTok tunes. So this sounds bad because it has the name TikTok in it, and I mostly, again, this is me because I'm a music lover and I'm a music enthusiast, if you will, and I have found really good tunes actually that are better than when they are like sped up or faster or like modified a little bit. But this is a dangerous path. And on the other hand, I completely, absolutely respect the artist, what the artist intended the music to be, that their music, how they made it. And I feel like music has some soul or something in it that I kind of respect at some point also, especially when the artist is completely dead and doesn't have anything to say if the platforms are using their music or not using their music or whatever. So I don't know. It's, yeah. So I'm seeing both sides. Overall, I feel like it's probably a positive thing because maybe because again, I have found some tunes that I have been enjoying more than the original. So I don't know. We'll see. And
I guess so, yeah. I mean, sure. It doesn't erase the original track.
Yeah, but at the same time, the original track can be buried in terms of like there's some famous songs that have been covered by new artists that are way more popular, that are now the newer generation is like, oh, you mean this song from this artist? No, this is a cover song from this artist, the original. So this is a game of telephone that they will like, the original artist doesn't get any credit anymore from the youngsters because they don't know even the, yeah, I don't know. It is what it is, I suppose.
It doesn't seem like that's what, you know, it seems you can only do that for your personal like consumption. You're not gonna probably be able to like whatever, like dump remixes of these tracks on Spotify or something.
But you can on other social media, you can upload it to YouTube, and people have been doing this also.
No, I guess so.
For yeah. People, yeah. People sharing that, even Instagram. I'm still kind of baffled that how many original songs are on Instagram from people that supposedly are making money because of these Instagram reels, but they're like using absolutely copyrighted music. And I guess Instagram is okay with it because it's very short, I guess. I don't know. I haven't looked into it that deep, but yeah. All right. Here's a Google feature that I'm really jealous of that iPhone should also get. Google is working on a lookup button for unknown callers on Android. So, yes, of course, it's Gemini email summaries. But so basically, it's right on the caller menu when you have the number and you see like this India, for example. So if you have any kind of number and it's immediately obvious that, yeah, this is probably a spam call or somebody wanting me to sell something or something. Yeah. So basically, this is only on Pixel phones. The lookup feature to identify recent unknown callers and some UI tweaks for the emergency in-call screen. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. This will definitely the tech savvy people anyway. And this will take a step out of it, because if you want to, this number looks suspicious, you paste it into the Google and okay, it's another like spam call, whatever. But all the moms and grandmothers and who are like, yes, my new best friend spam likely is calling. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Not spam likely. Probably not your new best friend. Anyway, Google. Speaking of Google, Google One VPN to shut down later this year. So, yeah, another one for the Google graveyard. So, yeah, if you don't know, Google One has been offering a VPN service if you subscribe to Google One, which is like the one service to rule them all, I suppose. But not this one. What was included in Google One? I wanted to Google One services. Drive. Oh yeah, you get you get 2 terabytes of storage for $10 or $100 a year. There was something else also. You can back up your data. Yeah, but was there anything else? I think there was something else also. Google Drive, Google Photos, and Gmail, I guess. Well, I mean the VPN service, but that's going away, yeah. So anyway, if you subscribe to Google One, then be prepared to say goodbye later this year, basically, because Google services have a tendency always to disappear. So yes, and the UK renewable boom plunges electricity prices. I mostly included this basically because of Estonia has been also like, what the hell is this? What is this going on? We are not even in the summer months yet, but we're already seeing these kinds of electricity prices already. So, which is kind of insane, because for example, tomorrow at this is tomorrow tomorrow at 11 until like 5, it's like 0, and in some cases minus 0.1, minus 0.3 and stuff. So absolutely complete, basically for free. There is a service fee technically, but that's like absolutely nothing. But the electricity itself is free for 3 days now. For the past 3 days have been like, I'm like, should I start crypto mining at this point? What the hell? Because completely for free electricity right now, basically. So
aren't you already?
Sorry?
Aren't you already crypto mining?
Yes, I did some yesterday. How did you know?
I thought you were doing this all the time.
Oh, no. Oh, no. The last time I did crypto mining was when Ethereum died. Ethereum mining died in, when was it? 2022? September. September 2022. So I haven't been mining since 1.5 years.
All right.
Yeah, because Ethereum has been. This was basically a no-brainer to mine. Basically, if at the current prices, but then the whole market basically halved, and now still there's no obvious thing to mine. Basically, there is the return of investment right now. Before Ethereum, the return of investment was basically 3 months. So if you buy a graphics card, you mine for 3 months, you have a free graphics card now. But right now, it's about maybe 2 years to get the graphics card for free. So absolutely nothing like it was before, basically. That's why you don't hear about crypto mining anymore anyway. But if you mine now and the coin goes like absolutely to the moon, then you will be like, yes, I knew it, or something. You can be the smart guy, I guess, or you can be the secret millionaire or whatever. Mm-hmm. If you got in early, as with like Bitcoin, basically. But again, the coin has to shoot to the moon, and it has to be the exact coin that you mined also. So that's it's a lottery. It's a gamble, basically. Yeah, that's with everything crypto.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know. That's the I wanted to mention. Like, I don't know. Is Estonia, is the electricity price, because last summer was also the same thing, basically. There's so many days where there were like wind blowing, meaning that wind farms were making electricity, and the sun was shining, meaning solar panels. Mm-hmm, and so many days last year were like this, basically, right on screen. And this is coming back already in April right now. Like, what?
Yeah. No, wonderful.
I don't know. It's good time to have a electric car, I would say. Mm-hmm. Charging it with nothing. Yeah, anyway. So, Waymo will launch a paid robotaxi service in LA on Wednesday already, which is like Elon Musk is like, oh, what? I want to launch in this summer also. Please, look at me. I'm desperate.
Oh, nobody will care anymore.
And Elon was supposed to be the Muad'Dib, the chosen one. Come on. And Waymo is the one that beats the Elon already on Wednesday with the robotaxi fleet. So yeah, apparently Waymo is like, yeah, we got all the permits. We're gonna do the self-driving thing. It's gonna be great. Personally, I would not launch yet, because there have been many problems with the self-driving cars. Yeah, many problems. Because these cars are still not completely fully baked, I would say. But hey, what do I know? I guess if you put the traffic cone on top of the car, and the car is like immediately, no, I cannot drive anymore. So that's what. Yeah. Okay, here's a fun one also to round out the news. Japan, Pokemon hacker arrested, faces potential prison time for selling manipulated save data.
Oh no.
Yes. So a 36-year-old seller was taken into the custody, as far as I can tell. They arrested him, yeah, for selling manipulated rare Pokemon save files for Scarlet and Violet. Mm-hmm. Prices as high as $90. Mm-hmm. So what I'm hearing about this story is basically hacking Pokemon files is not even illegal, but it's like jail time illegal in
Like
Japan.
treason.
Like actually, like you will face prison time, basically 5 years.
Sure.
So it's so holy in Japan. I feel, I guess. And yeah, in Japan, police caught the seller in the act of selling these manipulated. Yeah, like right on the CSI, all the stuff. 6 rare Pokemon being offered for $30.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Wow. Are they gonna make a TV show about this?
Maybe.
Operation.
No, I don't know.
Operation Pikachu.
No, Detective Pikachu.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be. It has to be. Yeah. The only the story would be complete if the Detective Pikachu solved this case also at somehow. I don't know. Yeah, man. Talk about Japan and their love for Pokemon. I guess you will actually go to prison for this. That you just I don't know.
It is pretty crazy, yeah. I mean, I guess Pokemon is like a part of Japanese cultural heritage. So.
Yeah, this is higher than anything else. This is you're actively destroying our culture or something. You have I don't know. You have treason to your own country or something. I don't know.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
This person will spend the rest of their life in prison. So scary stuff.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
For copying whatever rare Pokemon are.
Yeah. They didn't even mention the Pokemon.
But that's like the most important part.
Yeah, I don't know. They just mentioned 5 million yen. Which is like 30,000 yen, which was $90. But yeah. Anyway, all right, it's time for the memes because I don't know. This video is an old classic that I won't play it in full, but if you know, you know, I guess. And this is this is the dating graph of hot women, the hot crazy scale, basically. He describes what woman are you after, basically. So the hot crazy scale. One axis is hot, and the other one is crazy, and there's a line in between, and the woman has to be at least there's no the crazy axis begins at 4 because there's no women at not at least 4 crazy. There's no woman in the world who is like 0 crazy, and it's just an artful, absolutely very good video. Anyway, yeah, I just realized it's a little bit too long to show, but anyway, it's just absolutely necessary. Maybe I will put it in in the description of the video or something. I don't know. Anyway, let's talk about some music because I like music. That's the way it is. So April 12th, right now. Do I need to? This is also my discovering music because Spotify is absolute garbage for that. So I guess this is. But maybe Mark Knopfler is releasing some music. Okay. Dire Straits, if you don't know, he's the lead singer of Dire Straits. No, Dire Straits. Yes, Dire Straits is the band? No, or the song. Oh God. Come on.
Both.
Both?
and the number of the album. The name of the album.
Yes. Okay, that's why I was confused. Yes, both. Yes. Dire Straits rock band. Okay.
Really? I was just talking out my ass.
Oh, okay.
But there you go. I am knowledgeable.
Oh no! Wait, Dire Straits is the band, but it's the. I'm pretty sure they have it also. Oh, what's the most famous song of theirs? Is it not? Oh, Sultans of Swing. Yes, it's not Dire Straits. Okay, Dire Straits is the band. I'm pretty sure they probably have a Dire Straits song also, I guess. Maybe, or maybe. Dire Straits. Da-da-da-da. They have a Dire Straits album. Indeed.
There you go.
Yeah. Do they have a Dire Straits song?
Dire Straitsception.
Yeah. All right. Can't find it right now. Maybe not. I don't know. All right. Anyway, I need to Mark Knopfler. I need to listen to, and anything else this week? No. Well, I don't recognize any other artists. Yes. All right. So, TV shows, music. Have you watched anything this week?
Did I mention on the stream that I finished Avatar: The Last Airbender?
I think so.
I talked about it, but
yeah,
I
we talked about it,
mentioned
but
I finished.
I'm not completely sure. But
Well, but regardless, it's or maybe I did because we also saw that it's like super high rated and it's like one of the highest rated shows on IMDb. Oh, anyhow,
yeah,
regardless, it's very good. Very good. It's amazing. Holds up very nicely from early 2000s. I started watching The Legend of Korra, which is the sequel show. I watched season 1, which is also very good. I also looked into, like, there was a lot of drama about the show because it was pulled from Nickelodeon Network and then it was released on like the internet and stuff because it was too dark. And I guess I can sort of see that.
okay.
It's definitely dark. I mean, I don't know. I guess the original show. Like, if you stop and think about what the show is about, it's very dark. But I feel like it does a good job of like hiding the dark stuff behind the like children's friendly tone. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because there's like literally spoilers for Avatar, I guess. There's like literally a plot line about how the evil empire that is like conquering the entire world or trying to conquer the entire world basically genocided an entire ethnicity of people because they were too terrified that the next avatar would be born in that ethnicity, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So he's the last representative of his entire ethnicity on the planet
Mm.
in that show. So it's not really spelled out in this way. But it kind of is because he goes back home and finds like remains of his like dead whatever compatriots and stuff like that, which already like are completely decomposed by then. So it is kind of that, but also it's kind of hides some of the things. It kind of like implies but doesn't really spell out. Whereas in this show, in the first season, like you basically have a murder suicide happening at like in one episode, which is just like happens on screen.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, so so I guess I can kind of see where they're coming from, but yeah, it is very good. I don't really have any notes, and there is one character that I love in that show, and I'm hoping that his character is like remains for the rest of the show because he's like the best. And that's about it. And today I will start watching Fallout TV show, which came out on Amazon.
Oh.
Yeah.
What? Fallout.
Yeah, Fallout
Is
TV
it?
show based on the video game.
Yeah. That's why I was like, yeah, because yeah, either James Bond Fallout or the game Fallout. I was like immediately like, okay, there's a apparently TV in the future.
Yeah, it's supposed to be very good.
Yeah.
It will be interesting because Morris has a lot of like background knowledge about the universe,
Uh-huh.
and I don't know anything about it pretty much because I never really played them to any meaningful extent. So it will be interesting to see like how much each of us gets out of the show, because I definitely won't be able to catch all the references and Easter eggs and stuff.
Yep. Okay.
So yeah, so that's the project
All right.
for now.
Anything else? Or
Mm, I mean, let's talk about Dune then, I guess.
yes, that's what I. Yeah. All right. So
So I have also seen.
I was first of all, I want to say I was pretty afraid of like spoilers for so long because oh my god, and I'm very lucky that I didn't get one of the big spoilers that he and his mother is a Harkonnen that was revealed in the movie, but again, haven't read the book, but oh man. First of all, so okay, I got it from Pirate Bay. I couldn't wait basically because I would be still waiting for the even though I want to give them money because I want to see Dune 3 and 4 and 5 and stuff. So and they apparently are writing Dune 3 right now. Well, they are started to write Dune 3 right now. So yeah, which is
well, there will be at least a third one. So
yeah,
that's for sure.
And I guess and it's most likely going to be called Dune Messiah, but not like part 3 or something. But anyway, Dune part 2, absolutely fucking amazing. Oh, I loved it. And I just wished it was even longer, basically. I don't know, 2 hours, 45 minutes or something, was it? Yeah. Holy. So basically, yeah, if you have never seen Dune, basically, I would summarize the first one was more like setting up what's gonna happen. And the second one is gonna be the action. Most, I would say. But anyway, okay, there are some things that Denis Villeneuve changed absolutely in the movie from the book, because in the book there was part 2 was showing the baby that was inside Rebecca Ferguson. What's the what's Jessica? Yes, Jessica was the Rebecca Ferguson's character. Her. That the baby, but in the book there was like 3 years later, and the baby was already born in the part 2. They left that out, which was okay, which was interesting. So they left the baby inside the woman, even though that was a choice. And the other choice was the final battle with Timothy and Austin Butler, which was the main bad guy. Fade Rota. The knife fight. Fade Rotha kind of cheated in the book in the last fight to get some poison into the knife, and had some poison into Timothy, but not in the movie. They changed a little bit, so they had Fade Rota, the bad guy, not as a cheater, basically. He was more like, they left him as more like a respectful kind of guy, I guess. You fought the good fight. Anyway, oh man, but the most things that I like about this movie are basically like the costume design is just outstanding, insane. So the bad guys, the Harkonnen with the full black, almost robotic suits and with the laser guns and and how they fly over the mountain without like. I don't know how they even did it because they fly in an arc over the mountain. You can't see the wires obviously because movie magic, but how do you lift a person with a wire in an arc, like basically not like like this, but they were clearly flying like I don't understand. I need to watch some kind of a how to make Dune, basically a YouTube video or something.
They invented actual jetpacks.
Yeah. Oh man.
They used actual jetpacks.
Yeah. And there are some faults with the movie, but oh my god, it was amazing. And I want to. Melissa is the one. Melissa wants to watch Dune, and this is a person who doesn't like. Hasn't absolutely refuses to watch Matrix, Star Wars, whatever. So sci-fi is a hard no, but she is willing to watch like Dune. And she was even like, yeah, but this is part 2, so I kind of have to watch part 1, right? So I'm like, yes. So you are willing to watch both of them, okay? Because and the other part, the other thing that I really like about Dune basically is not like it's not necessarily hard sci-fi. It's more you can technically explain most things with scientifically. Yes, it's the year 10,000 whatever, and there will be some insane stuff, but yeah. Anyway, the lore is just so deep and rich. If you how they are doing the voice and how they are like, what's the spice looks, and the set design is just insane, and the whole world feels like they have lived in it, and just amazing. I don't know. I'm a Dune fanboy again. This is my new Star Wars. Absolutely. Yep. This.
Well, it's nice that sci-fi fans have something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Not that necessarily sci-fi fans have been going hungry. I mean, you have The Expanse, you have For All Mankind, you have Dune.
Yeah. But this is the new. Yeah, I wouldn't go as far as okay, because so many people are like, is this the new Lord of the Rings? I wouldn't necessarily say so, because Lord of the Rings is an even on another level compared to Dune, but it's not that far off, I would say. I really love Dune. I don't know. Yeah, again, this is me take it as it is.
I mean, I guess, yeah. I mean, you cannot, like, watch this film and be like, no, this was bad, you know? Because...
Yeah.
On top of having, like, solid material, you know, based on this series, it's also just a well-made film.
Yeah.
Even I, a person who strongly believes that Hollywood should stop making 3-hour-long movies, because this is just... I don't know, it's impossible. I feel like most films would benefit from cutting at least like 30 minutes of fat. But even I was like entertained for the entirety of the duration, so that says something.
Yeah, and it's pretty like shows some I don't know. Yeah, how to show like the tasks that they how do you show on film that one person can see multiple versions of the future, and how to show that in a movie. Even like, I'm not saying they did a really absolutely excellent job, but I'm saying like this is they did it really well, and but it could be better. But again, this was how do you even begin to show that in a movie, basically? That one person can oh yeah, so you have these. Yes, Interstellar kind of tried to do it, which was also pretty good, with the whole bookshelf thing, and at the end of Interstellar, which was also
Jesus, your memory. I have no memory of anything that happened in Interstellar.
yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, Interstellar is a really excellent movie. That's why I yeah. Also, Lord's Film. Welcome. First bug fix for UI 6.1 came today. Oh yeah, by the way, Lord's Film. We talked about with Lord's Film that he got a new phone last week. And he called it a cheap flagship. What do you think it is? Okay, I will give you one hint. It's a Samsung phone. What do you think a cheap flagship is?
I don't know, like some kind of Founders Edition phone.
Yes. Wow. Because I had no idea. Because I was also like, what the hell is a cheap flagship? But yeah, you nailed it. Well, the exact model, yeah, the S23 FE. I think the FE stands for Fan Edition.
Oh yeah, Founders Edition is for
NVIDIA
cards.
Yeah, but but I understood what you meant. Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought a lawn Scarifier blade to my lawnmower and scarified mostly. Scarifier. I think you mean a sky? Like a skite? Scarifier. I don't know what a scarifier.
What is it's so funny. It's a side tangent.
Yes.
I've already seen multiple Estonians mispronounce this word.
Skite?
Morris. And when I first heard it, I was like, "What are you talking about?" So Morris, for the longest time, pronounced it as Skeeth.
Oh,
and I was like, "What is a Skeeth?"
Yeah. Is Scythe not correct?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. It's just Scythe.
With Scythe. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I mean.
I was also for a second like, what is Scythe? What, Skype? Scythe?
I can't even pronounce. I can't even search for it because I don't know the how to spell it. Scarifator.
It has a
what the hell is
like
it?
a C. I guess the C is the thing that confuses people.
You mean you mean like a okay. I know the areator for the thing, so but apparently Scarifator is also a thing. Okay. Samvla eemaldustera. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I know areator. I don't know, no idea what that is in English, but it basically airs the grass. It pokes holes into the grass, as I understand, and not aerator. Yeah, probably not. But yeah, it pokes in holes into the grass, and lets the grass breathe, basically. Yeah. So that's a areator in Estonian. Anyway, no holes, removes moss. Oh, no holes. Oh, doesn't it do that? Okay. Again, I don't know. I haven't owned one, so I'm not completely familiar. But that's what I understood. It like, I guess it's. Oh wait, this is a different thing. Okay, this is okay. This is for moss removing. Okay, so you bought like a moss remove thing also. All right, all right, all right. Anyway, yes. So let's wrap this up. So basically, Dune. Okay, so yeah, you basically liked it as long as it was, like 2 hours and 45 minutes, even though it was a little bit too long for you, but you still liked it.
No, it
Right?
wasn't too long. I just think in general movies are too long nowadays.
Mm.
Especially if you're going for this sort of like Oscar baity movies. But like in this movie, stuff was happening all the time, so it wasn't like
Mm-hmm.
dead air. But yeah, it was much better than the first movie. Is my fundamental take on this one.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking about it. Is this better than the first one? But I would. There are like, one is like setting up, and the other one is like, okay, now we have set up all the things. Now we can actually do stuff, basically. So the I really like the lore behind Dune. So I like really like both. But if I had to choose, yeah, probably the second one is a little bit better.
I mean,
Yes.
you can set up stuff, of course, but I feel like something still
Mm-hmm.
needs to happen. Because, Fellowship of the Ring wasn't just about them getting together and deciding for 3 hours if they want to go
Mm-hmm.
and throw the ring in the volcano or no, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So if it's like, if it's just 3 hours of exposition, because I feel like the first part felt kind of like simultaneously like an exposition dump, but also a filler.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah, yeah.
so yeah, I feel like the second one was a lot tighter.
Yeah.
And
All right. Let's
yeah.
move on then, because yeah, we have to. It's already getting at 7 o'clock. Next movie I'm looking forward to is for years, Mad Max story, Mad Max saga, and yeah, we'll see how this is, but I'm
I
excited
also
about it.
want to watch the Fury Road and see what's that about, and maybe watch this as well. Why not?
Yeah. By the way, Anya Taylor-Joy is also in this one.
Jeez, yeah.
She was also in Dune.
What?
She's doing all the
She's covering all the bases, yeah.
all the post apocalyptic movies, I guess.
And playing some chess in between.
Yeah, yeah. It's hard sci-fi or hard chess. Those are the
Yeah,
only.
but always hard. You cannot
Yeah,
do
yeah.
half
No
measures.
soft
Yep.
things.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Any gaming this week for you?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Since my journey of
Ghost
yeah,
Runner is for free this week. Yeah.
on Epic, very good game. I heard a cyberpunky first-person platformer action game
Mm-hmm.
with a sick soundtrack and interesting, like challenging platforming.
Noise.
Yeah, since my journey of focus and meditation, I don't know again if this has. I guess I'll have to look for more long-term effects because it's kind of hard to say. But yeah, I finished in the last 2 weeks. I finished 2 games,
Yeah. Okay.
which is more than I can say about like, well, pretty much ever, honestly.
About a certain other person that who is living with you, which is
Oh no,
pretty.
no, no. He also finished.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
yeah, he likes replaying games. For some reason, he always like goes on tangents about. He's either replaying old games or starting at the beginning of the series and playing everything in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't know how he has patience for it, but I mean,
Okay.
he's like that. But yeah, I guess I can briefly talk about. Okay, so the first one is like maybe I guess I liked less. It's called Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, which is
Oh,
a
Hellblades.
Hellblade
Ah,
Senua's.
Senua's Sacrifice. Oh, okay.
So because the sequel to this game is coming next month, and I never played it, so I was like, okay, well I'll play it. It's okay. It's it's like a third-person adventure game, I guess is the closest. It's like a walking simulator with a bit of combat sprinkled in.
Okay.
So you very much played for the story and puzzles,
Mm-hmm.
and even the puzzles are kind of just okay, I would say. Like they aren't really groundbreaking. The game is beautiful. It has great voice acting. So the idea is that you're playing as Senua, of course, and not to spoil the story, but she's basically traveling to Hell. It's based around Norse mythology,
Mm.
and you are
Mm-hmm.
trying to get into Hell to achieve your whatever you are trying to achieve. And so the gimmick is that Senua has some sort of like either split personality or some other type of psychosis, and she's constantly plagued by like voices telling her things. And so basically you're ideally playing with headphones, as at every step of the way you're not at every step, but most of the time your head is full of voices like talking about what's happening to the character and trying to either help you or, prevent you from solving puzzles and, fighting and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, you're just on a quest. You're on a quest to save your loved one from hell, basically, is what the game is about. And in the process, you're trying to make sense of your like mental health problems.
All right.
It sounds more interesting than I feel like it is because as much as the idea is interesting and the implementation is very good. Of course, it doesn't sound like the voices are coming from your head, but it's close enough.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
has
yeah.
a very nice, like, three-dimensional kind of like soundstage, and it kind of works. But fundamentally, it just boils down to you just constantly being surrounded by chatting voices about how you either suck or doing well, or both at the same time. And I found it was okay. I didn't feel particularly impressed by the game. But they spent such a long time making the sequel, so I will definitely be playing the sequel.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, my expectations are high because I feel like there's a lot of things they can improve. And we'll see. Now they have also, so the studio was indie when they made this game, and now they are owned by Microsoft. So I'm
Mm.
expecting improvements on all fronts. Um, so yeah.
Yeah.
And the other game that I liked better, it's not available on Steam, I don't think. Or maybe it is actually, I don't know. It's called Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. A game from this year.
No.
Okay, so yeah, I think it's only on Ubisoft own place whatever
Prince
store.
of Persia Crown.
The Lost Crown.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So it's like a 2D Metroidvania game basically. Um, it's kind of set
Mm.
in the Prince of
Mm-hmm.
Persia universe, but it doesn't really tie into any previous games as far as I can tell. It's just more loosely like based on like Persian mythology and stuff, which is fun. And yeah, it's a very good game. It's honestly shockingly good. It's made by Ubisoft, and I'm kind of gave up on the idea on Ubisoft making good games. And yeah, like it's genuinely excellent. Like the movement, the fluidity, the combat, the story even is good. So it's kind of like a spiritual successor to what you're looking at right now. Yeah, like the very first
I
Prince of Persia
I
game.
mean, this was my last Prince of Persia game
Yeah,
that I
yeah.
played.
So it's like kind of that, but made in the year 2023.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's very good. Like honestly, I had a wonderful time with it. No notes. It may be the only note that I personally had, but for example, Maurice also finished it and he hasn't had the problem, is that I felt that game was a little bit too long.
Oh, okay.
It was maybe like an hour too long.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe like one area too long for me. But yeah, I think it's excellent. And I played it on the Ubisoft subscription service, which costs 18 fucking euros per month. Can you imagine? And it just includes their own games. But
Oh, what?
since we both finished it, and I guess we'll never like go back to it or revisit it, I guess, because I mean I don't really replay games.
Yeah.
So we both finished it for 18 euros, which I think is okay.
Did you just buy it for 1 month or?
So yeah, Yeah,
Okay.
we just subscribed for 1 month,
Yeah,
and we
yeah.
both finished this game, and Maurice also finished one other game.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it was worth it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, very good. I decided to now have a sort of like a system for how I play games. So I will try to play one long game and one short game at a time to kind of like play something short in between long games because yeah,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately most games that I'm interested in are long,
Yeah.
but I cannot play multiple long games at once because that's just crazy. And I end up not finishing either, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll try to like sprinkle some shorter games in between, maybe some indie games in between. And my long
Yeah.
game right now is still Dragon's Dogma 2.
Oh yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I had that
Mhm.
even up here, but yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, I
Uh
think I will finish it by the end of the month.
all
Um,
right. Okay. Yeah. Dragon's Dogma, yeah.
but yeah, Prince of Persia, very good. Hellblade, okay, it's good. It's like a 7.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good.
If you are in the mind for like a low action, sort of more cerebral experience. Yeah.
And if the last Prince of Persia game from I don't know the 80s, I don't know what.
Yeah, if that was your last one, you'll feel right at home. Very that. It's very that, but modern.
This I remember when I was like I don't know 10 or whatever. Then this was really hard actually. This game,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
the jumps you had to make, and especially the enemy to kill the enemy. So many hours wasted of
Mm-hmm.
like
Mm-hmm.
yes, Lord's Film has also played this Prince of Persia.
There
Yeah.
you go. I feel like yeah, the Lost Crown is kind of
Mm-hmm.
a easy recommendation for people who are familiar with the original and liked it. Um. So yeah, that's about it
Yeah.
for me.
Honestly, yeah. For me, yeah. Don't have really time. Did I mention that I started kind of Deus Ex Machina? I ca- I can't remember if I mentioned it
Wait,
to
what?
you.
Deus Ex Mankind Divided.
Mankind Deus Ex,
Yeah.
yeah, Machina. Mankind Divided. Yeah, I played for 2 hours. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Did I mention
Yeah,
it?
you said it was kind of like a budget cyberpunk.
Yeah, yeah. It's yeah, it's a cheaper, not
Obviously.
yeah, cyberpunk. Well, yeah, cheaper in terms of like it was for free, so kind of yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, right now it's like yeah, 450 on Steam right now, so it's
Definitely worth the price, I imagine.
but yeah, I haven't had time. This was I think a month ago that I started it, and I still haven't like. Yeah, this was the last really. But yeah, I kind of want to 100% Cyberpunk. That's kind of still on the list, but maybe I will go back to Vampire Survivors when the new thing drops. I need to look it up if when does the new thing drop actually. Um, or is it already Vampire Survivors? Operation Guns. Oh, okay. Oh, this is on. Oh, okay, this is a month from now. Is the Contra Operation Guns? I guess. Was there? Was there? And I'm pretty. Oh, it's still €4. Oh my god! What the hell? There's some DLCs, I guess. I had I bought one DLC, but what the hell is emergency meeting? I don't remember this. Okay, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, anyway, maybe I will do some Vampire Survivors at some point. But that's about it. Oh, okay. One story. This indie game is about the struggles of pooping on the clock. This was a story that I found it funny. This is a game that now exists. 4 days ago, it launched on Steam, and please leave me alone. I need to poop, and it's
See, this is the kind of creativity I want from indie games. I don't want any more roguelikes and Vampire Survivor-likes. I
Yeah.
want this.
So you're
This is
basically
fun.
fighting all the office workers to get to poop in the stall, and you have to break down the poop stall door, and you have to clean the toilet like this to the toilet seat in order to poop, and you have to get
Excellent.
back to the board meeting and still have to remember what you were giving a presentation for, basically. So
oh, that sounds brilliant. Love it.
Yeah. So €3, I suppose. Yes.
I mean, you could get that, or for a euro extra, you could get the SX when kind divided. What kind of game you're into?
Yeah, this is definitely not the same person that is making this. I don't
decision.
know.
Yeah.
This decision
or
is.
maybe they are.
Yeah,
Maybe they are man or a woman of very, very tastes.
Yeah.
Very, eclectic taste.
Yeah, a man of woman of culture.
I am now looking for a shorter game to play, and there's like a million of them.
Yeah.
Because just there are.
Of course.
I'm kind of feeling slightly like inspired to play Cat Quest now that Mikkel brought it to my attention.
Oh.
Because I was aware of it, and I maybe played it for like 20 minutes before.
Oh, okay. The
but
first
now
one?
That I'm in my yeah. I would play them in order, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Because now that I'm in my focused era, I would actually finish it. It sounds kind
or
of fun.
Maybe. Okay, you said small games. If you're in your focused.
It has to be small. Small is anything I can finish in less than 20, which I mean 20 hours is a long time.
Yeah.
But in this under 20-hour frame.
Yeah,
what were you going to suggest?
Zelda.
What you mean? Tears of the Kingdom?
Yeah.
Oh no, that would be my large game.
Yeah.
It would occupy the Dragon's Dogma 2 slot.
Yeah, I know. Probably there's some kind of a statistic that technically you can maybe beat Zelda in like, I don't know, whatever, 19 hours or something, if you like rush through everything.
Yeah.
But
I imagine you could do that in Breath of the Wild, just go straight to Ganon. And
yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, I guess you can do a similar thing in Tears of the Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
I like to play NES games because they are short.
They
are short, true. I don't like the idea that most NES games are intentionally just bullshit level difficulty. Because the developers wanted to conceal the fact that the game is very short. So it has to be like brutally difficult, because otherwise it wasn't like,
Yeah.
It wasn't because the games were still expensive back in the day as well. So that doesn't really, that's kind of, even though now you can play with like save states and save in the middle of levels and stuff like that, which wasn't the case, I still find this a bit hard to overcome, this kind of hurdle. But I do also want to get into some retro games as well. Definitely. Like
NES, and I will also, because of my daughter, basically.
You have to start from beginning. You have to start at Pong, right?
Yeah.
There's no way around it.
Yeah, the Jungle Book Flintstones are longer games. Yeah, the Jungle Book. Oh man, that was a game.
That was also very hard, yeah. Aladdin, Lion King, Jungle Book, all these games were good but difficult.
Honestly, I have no idea how long is Prince of Persia on the NES.
The original one?
Because I never got past the first enemy that appears, basically. I always got killed. I never figured it out how to kill the first enemy, basically. I have no idea if this was all just one level or this was just one or the whole game. Because it was pretty long. Oh my god, yeah, I'm seeing...
Cat Quest just sounds delightful. I just look at screenshots and it's like exactly what I need right now. After like battling psychoses, And this is exactly what I need.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean all those games were short because they couldn't be long because
Mm-hmm.
the data cartridges were teensy tiny, and so you had to deal with all sorts of limitations. Now you can put like 100 GB worth of uncompressed audio and just like have your game be 200 GB, and it's like, it's fine.
Oh my god, I'm getting flashbacks of these jumps of like, Jesus Christ, you need to like, you have been at it for a long time, and
Yeah.
you need to make this jump full.
This
And
doesn't look terrible. It even looks sort of like fake 3D.
yeah,
If you kind of
yeah.
like,
Well, I mean,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? It
Oh
kind of doesn't look really
man.
bad. Yeah.
But I'm seeing like some yellow level, gold levels, I guess, and stuff. So, oh man, this one. I mean, yeah.
Nostalgia. Yeah.
And the trap doors. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Anyhow, I guess that's about it from us. I also
Time to
need
go
to.
have some dinner.
Yeah, I need to do basically this thing that this guy is doing, because I bought a vacuum cleaner from Osta from an auction, and it has a fault. Basically, I don't know. It's the motor spins up way too loud, and I'm guessing I need to completely disassemble it, and it's pretty. It will take some time. I don't know. This is another thing that I need to do apparently. Anyhow, also some other. There's so many stuff to so much stuff that because the spring is happening, so that means also that I should take care of the garden and stuff. So we'll see. Yeah, and yeah, also building and stuff. But yeah, Lotus Film. Thanks for hanging out, and Mikkel also. And first game, later games didn't have had memory. Later cartridges. Yeah, I need to get into some retro gaming. Probably, I'm still. Super Mario is probably the first game that I will introduce Luna to. I guess. If.
Good choice.
But yeah, I guess. Well, we'll see. I feel like Super Mario isn't as easy as I would like it to be, but at the same time, this is kind of like if you watch any video game history, anything, it's like Super Mario. This the original one, and this is where it all started, kind of.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, she'll probably be stuck in like first levels.
Yeah, yeah. But because she needs to like understand, like, okay, so this remote does things, and now I'm jumping, and the whole thing.
Yeah.
And if she's dying at every enemy and every hole that you can fall into, and I feel like there should be something easier.
Learning curve, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe this. I guess this will be fine. All right, time to wrap up. Next week, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, next week I have the same deal. I work Friday to Sunday.
Yeah.
Very sad. I wish I didn't have to do that, but
Mm.
that's like the only way I can get stable schedule and 2 weeks work and two weekends of work and 2 weekends off. So yeah, Thursday I have off, but yeah.
Ooh, Pac-Man is a good suggestion, actually.
Yeah, it's like an introduction.
Yeah,
up, down, left, right, kind of.
Yeah, then you can like, you don't have to jump, you have to run, you don't have to, you just like, okay.
Yeah.
Sunday evening or night.
Sunday night. Yeah, we can do Sunday after 10.
Yeah, the whole house will be sleeping here, so.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That'll be funny. Late night, Sunday night live.
But maybe soon, if I have my own room. it's in the working stages. So maybe at some point, but
We'll stay tuned for that.
yeah, maybe. For US market, yeah. All right, Loads Film. It has been a pleasure as always. You're the most important player of the week here again, and yeah, probably
Nikhil made an appearance and inspired me to play Cat Quest. So
yeah,
it is a pretty short game, so probably next time I'm here, you'll have a very in-depth review of Cat Quest and everything it does well and poorly.
Yeah.
I mean, you cannot have a game that is about cats cannot be bad by definition. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what the
Regardless of
internet was made for, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just cats knocking down stuff.
Yeah. Maybe
and hiding in boxes.
All right. Yeah. Probably Friday at 6 next week. And by the way, what heat pump is good? Oh, okay. We need to solve really quickly. Heat pump, you mean for a house? Okay, Loads of Film has a question. I cannot ignore that.
Yes.
Do you mean heat pump in terms of like... yes, house. Okay. You mean because usually there are like two... yeah, for heating. Yes. Thank you. Heat pump for heating. No, but there's usually two like... what is it called? One outside thing and the one inside thing. Do you mean both of them? The whole system? Air to air. Ah, yes. Okay, air to air. Well... air to air, I'm not completely... two inside, one outside would be cool. Two inside. Oh, okay, you mean like a bigger one for the... there are even air to water. Well, yeah, air to water. There are even water to water, by the way. Lots of film, if you don't know. You can literally... yeah, you can... if you have like a body of water, like a river or lake or whatever, you can do water to water also. Or those are even more efficient, I think. Stream is too far away from house. I have a river. Nice. Noise. Yeah, same here actually. I would say either Fujitsu, I think. Pump. But again, I'm not completely familiar with air to air. I'm mostly geothermal. I have done more research on. I have a river island. Okay. But maybe that's... I see Fujitsu's all over the place, basically, these things. So that's the best I can give you. Loads film, sorry, I guess. Oh, sorry, I didn't screen share. Sorry. Yeah, I guess the Fujitsu ones. Anyway, all right, that's enough from us. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good night. Have a good Friday. Have a wonderful spring weekend, and we're gonna see you again on Friday at 6. I Google more. Yes, please do. Probably Google is a little bit smarter on this regard than me. All right, Loads Film. Take care. Enjoy the phone, and find yourself a good air. What was it? Heat pump. Bye.
Bye.